due to a spate of robberies and attacks at their practices. In the past month, 9 practices have been targeted, attacked, and where doctors and patients have been held at gunpoint. To date, no arrests have been made.
75-year-old Linda Mki was diagnosed with chronic diabetes 10 years ago. He lives in Maqaki, and the medical practice closest to him shut its doors a few months ago. He's now forced to travel further for his medication. Now this practice is looking to close.
My practice is also assisting the state and the province in terms of managing TB. We give treatment, TB treatment free of charge, working with the state. So those people have got access to TB treatment on extra hours that the clinics are not operating, and even on weekends. Now they are going to be inconvenienced. We issue ARVs and everything, and the kind of service that we're offering and the hours that we work, they go beyond what these people are used to and have got access to. Now the impact of this crime means we have to look into or revise the working hours that we do so that we close early, and we're inconveniencing people.
And affect
I'm on chronic medication, and when the other surgery close to where I live closed down, I suffered a lot, and that's why I had to come here. Now we hear that even this doctor wants to close down. Where will we get help? Because all of the doctors' lives are being threatened. That's not nice, because these people help us, and then in return we fight with them.
Laptops, money, cell phones and medical equipment is targeted by the criminals. The community depends on the medical care.
Our doctors here nearby is very helpful to us, especially with the doctors on the medication of the chronic medication like hypertensive, blood pressure and heart diseases and diabetic diseases, and patients who can't come to go too far, and it will affect them very much highly.
One main fear is that these are armed robberies, and a mistake is bound to happen, and somebody is going to die or is going to be badly hurt. I mean, everybody knows that a gunshot wound, the more often than not, is either one severe injury or a fatal injury. That's where our premise comes from.
In New Brighton Township, doctors fear coming to work. Their staff and patients have all been robbed.
It's really quite traumatic. So 2013 then, we had a case reported, police came in, but of course that was the end of it. Never heard of whoever, I don't even remember, the detective was in charge of that. He came in just once. And I don't know what happened to that case. So the bad thing is that you develop an attitude even against police that, you report it just for a case of insurance. There's a case number you can use. Otherwise, as to effective detection and getting the culprits caught, forget it.
The Department of Health has stepped in to help.
We've sent our security experts into Nelson Mandela. They assessed the situation, they conducted an assessment, and we are now finalizing a process of getting an improved security arrangement for all our clinics in the Nelson Mandela Bay. And on top of warm bodies that would be deployed, we are also now working on modern technology, installation of CCTV cameras in all our clinics, as well as alarms.
The police have assigned a task team, and doctors have been asked to increase their security. Doctors operating in the townships will tomorrow hold a protest where they will march to the Motherwell police station to hand over their list of grievances. They say they will also shut down offices for the entire day. They believe it's a good move and the only way to ensure safety on their premises. The only concern, however, is for those on chronic medication, for many of whom such practices is the only hope at good health. Lerato Tipa, SABC News, Port Elizabeth.